It's the duo that you love the most, covering events from coast to coast. That podcast is all about the fun with your hosts, Pity and John. Chirping about gossip like chickadees. Turn up the cast and enjoy the tea. The podcast with the beauty and the brawn. One's a gay turkey and the other is a black swan. It's that podcast. It's that podcast. It's that podcast. Live from the John and Company studio in Denver, Colorado, it's That Podcast. And now, here are your hosts, El Pity and John.
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
El Pity!
Hello, John.
Hello, welcome to the show, folks. My name is John. That is correcto mundo.
Yes, and I'm also El Pity. Hola.
She is also El Pity. And this is hashtag That Podcast.
Hashtag That Podcast.
Oh, my word. El Pity, it's so good to be back.
I know.
We obviously took a small sabbatical for the month of September.
Yes, we sure did.
As most people do.
Yes, my birthday is in September, and for my birthday, I was like, you know what? We're going to do nothing.
Nothing. And I said, you know what? I will oblige.
Yes.
Because I am a friend.
Yes. I mean, I did have some drama on my birthday, but whatever,
No, it's true. It is fun. As the older we get, the more our lives are like Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, you went to church without me?
Oh my god. It is a really good season, I must tell you. But El Pity, it's so good to be back on the show.
Yes.
This is episode number 115, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that part.
Is it 115?
Oh,
who's to say?
I'm going to actually check right now. It looks like, this is 115. My goodness. Oh my gosh, look at us. Oh my goodness.
Very good. The two co-hosts know something about their show.
We have a show.
Yes. We
Yes.
do have a show.
And you're probably like, why aren't we on Twitch right now? Well, because we didn't want to be.
Exactly. If you want to see my face, you've got to pay me, sister.
Yeah. Make it rain.
Okay, just kidding. Orders up. That's not really true.
No.
So the real moral of the story is, so we're doing real fun stuff with our brand. Some things we'll just say got lost in the ether. Okay, folks? And so we want to make sure that we record a fun episode for you guys, still give you guys the content. But it is going to be a little while, which we'll talk about later in the show.
Mm-hmm. In the show.
When you'll see us on the show, mm-hmm. Before you see us on Twitch again, live. We, of course, love it. El Pity and I, just so you know, we are looking at each other.
Yeah.
Via teleconference.
Well, weirdly enough, I'm actually looking at the corner of the room right now and not looking at John right now. He just doesn't know it, so it's really weird.
It's very true. Yeah. She gives me that fun, old school senior pick pose. She just kind of stares into the abyss. I'm like, "Are you looking at me?" She's like,
"Yeah,
no, yes." She actually has little cutout eyes on the front of her glasses. Right now.
Yeah, I'm actually taking a nap. Talking in my
I'm sleep talking and sleeping. Is it called sleep talking? I know it's called sleepwalking. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
If you can't talk your sleep talk, then you can't walk your sleep walk.
I sleep talk and walk. It's very rare I sleep walk, but I do some occasional sleep talking my butt off. Did I say that?
Oh, I bet. Yeah, talking your butt off, sister friend, in while you're sleeping. And that I think, I don't know what that means. Medically, I think that is called sleep talking, maybe. I don't really know. I'm not a doctor, but I do think I would be freaked out if I saw someone who was asleep yet walking. That would alarm me. If I was in a Target or walking down the street, I'd be like,
I don't think I've never done it in front of anyone, because I'm kind of when I do it, I'm kind of coherent, but I'm not fully conscious. I'm still somewhat in a dream. There was one time I woke up.
It's all a dream.
It was all a dream. I was the Notorious B.I.G.
What if this was a dream? Would you be pleased with your sleep, or would you be upset that this was a result of your dreaming?
I would be pleased with this one.
I too would be pleased.
Because I think I had a dream recently where I was trying to figure out a process that is not related to anything in my life, but it was just so stuck in my brain. I couldn't tell you what the process was. It was...
But it was intricate, and I was good at it.
Exactly. I was learning it, but...
But you weren't earning it, honey, because it's not even real, honey.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. I've shared this before. I don't dream very often. And then I get weird dreams. Like they're very, well, I'll say lucid. Like they're based in reality, but like then people have a weird quirk, but like not like magical quirk. It'd be like you and I do a podcast and you have 3 hands instead. It's like it's nothing.
Oh,
There's
look at the
nothing.
truth kill.
I'm like exactly. There's nothing elaborate about these dreams. I'm not like, oh, and then my bestie turned into a unicorn. No,
Yeah.
it's just very basic stuff. Very interesting.
Well, so when I'm sleepwalking, it's like, so there was one time where I thought I had guests coming over, or I did have guests coming over. No, it
That's
was,
hilarious.
I knew that I had guests coming over and they were coming over in 30 minutes. And my sleepy brain was like, oh my gosh, take the towel from one drawer and put it into another drawer. Cause I had my two Chester
Oh
drawers at that
yes,
time. So I got up, got from one drawer and put it in another drawer and closed it and went back to bed and knew that everything was good to go, at least for the day.
at least for
So
the day. That makes
yeah.
sense. I mean, I do know when I entertain, I tend to switch around my towels in my home. Just kind of say this towel deserves to be in this drawer instead.
Yes.
Um,
And once,
now, how many towels do you have? Are you a towel queen?
I wouldn't say like a towel queen. I have like, I've never counted, but it's more
Are
than
you kind
5.
of? But are they all different kind of colors and stuff?
Yeah, they're all different kind of like colors. Yeah. So, and then that's just
Listen,
like my
I admire
personal
that.
towels. And then, well, no, I have different color guest towels too.
Your personal towels. Oh, you guessed. I got it.
Yeah.
Well, my guest towels are the ones that I just tell them that I've cleaned, but I probably didn't. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the guest towel. I'm like, let me get some fucking Febreze on
Do
there.
you ever go into like somebody's bathroom and like use their guest bathroom? You wash your hands, but then they don't have like a towel or
Oh, it's the worst.
paper,
Like a
like
hand towel.
nothing to
Yes.
dry your hands off, and you're just like, and then sometimes
You and
they have like their
oh, please.
personal like towel that they just use to shower because they just showered 10 minutes ago because it's still steaming in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not going to use that to dry off your hands. You're
Right, because you're like,
you literally touched your ugh with this.
right.
I'm like, I am not. No,
Mm-mm.
I get that. No, especially you really inspired me. I thought the paper towels in the bathroom is a brilliant idea, frankly.
Right?
But furthermore, I think at the very least you should have a small little towel that you should have near the sink that you can just tap your hands with, dry them off after you have washed your hands, after you took a giant shit.
In my guest bathroom. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. In my guest bathroom. How rude.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. I usually just poop in the poopery. What is it called? Poopery?
Yeah, poopery. Yeah.
Poopery.
I actually am gonna
Cool.
get like a few more for the guest bathroom because that's a cool thing to have. Like,
What? Pupery?
yeah, poopery, poop.
Oh,
poopery.
I think you're talking about the
The
spray.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the bullshit that like the acorns that smell like cinnamon.
that's like the dried flower petals. And
You know what I'm
shit.
talking about? Like,
Yeah, the
I'm like,
potpourri.
what?
Yeah.
Potpourri.
Do people still
potpourri.
use potpourri?
I mean, I don't know.
But-
I feel like they should. Or we found out that they're really bad for you and the environment. But you know, they used to put them in little jars and everything. At least my
Yeah,
grandma
like
did.
just like in a little basket in like the
Yep.
bathroom.
Oh,
Like
that's so true. A little
right.
basket.
Popo.
What? Where?
Potpourri. Oh, pot. That's not how you spell it at all, Lori.
Potberry. Potberry.
Potpourri.
So what Elpidian is doing with us live here on the show is finding out if potpourri is still an active consumer market.
Let's see. Let's go home fragrance potpourris. Okay, so Amazon has
bonjour.
some. Let's see if Etsy has anything. Let's go over and be like,
Oh yeah. Etsy probably has like neon ones. They're like, oh cool. Or ones that are bleeding. You know,
Right.
it's like
Halloween
Etsy's so
potpourri.
kitschy. Potpourri. That's a really good username. Follow me at potpourri. Actually, it wouldn't be
Drag
because
queen
no one
name.
knows for sure, but no one would know how to spell it. It's like,
Exactly, because I didn't.
No,
Where
I'm
the
saying,
hell did
did you
pot
mean?
come from? Potpourri.
Did you mean
Right.
potpourri? Potpourri.
And of course, it
I
is
get it.
on Etsy. So, Yellow Cedar Burl potpourri vessel. This vessel is
Wow.
$121.
The potpourri of
Oh.
the century.
Sorry, there's pancake. Sorry.
Oh, Pancake is a dog, just in case anyone's wondering in the background. And my co-host is not just losing her fucking mind. She's like, that was a pancake. Nope, that was a dog.
So I think
That
a
was
fighter jet
pancake.
just flew by, so that's why he was yelling. So that's
Oh yeah, you heard about that nonsense. I think they found it, but
yeah.
how do you lose a fighter jet?
Like it's don't
Like,
you have like GPS and like tracking and shit?
for real, you
Like,
didn't put a fucking air tag in that? Like,
in your black
that's
box? Because
crazy.
isn't there a black box in every plane?
I can't speak on that.
My apologies.
I don't know, and I'm not touching it with 9-foot pole. But no, the black box. There should be something that you should be able to like find your plane. You would assume.
Right.
I mean, listen,
Pull
doesn't
up my app
Progressive
on my
Insurance
phone and find my plane.
exactly find
Like,
my plane? Can
yeah.
you imagine?
Like,
Like,
before I deploy, I put in an
so
air tag. Everything's fun, guys. Yeah. Everybody high
yeah,
fives, you know.
for real. Like, can you imagine like shooting yourself out of a plane? What was
Right.
happening that he had to do that? I just don't.
I don't know. I
I'm
really
a big headline news guy. I love
exactly.
headlines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't make me read
Yeah.
all the
Don't
detail.
and then don't clickbait me either and like give me a misleading like, oh, this is actually what happened. But really, that's not what happened at all. Like,
That's not. Don't lie. Don't even lie about
don't
it.
do it.
Don't even lie because if
No,
you
no, no,
lie,
no.
no one's gonna like that.
No.
So yeah, the fighter jet.
No.
And what's crazy? Do you know how expensive this fighter jet was too?
Probably pretty fucking expensive.
Take a wild guess how expensive this pilot jet.
$4 million.
Yes, that times a big number, $80 million.
What?
80. Yeah, it says U.S. military needs help finding their $80 million fighter jet.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that crazy?
My
And I love
God.
that the tweet that they said we're working with this company to locate an F-435 that was involved in a mishap this afternoon. The pilot ejected
mishap.
safely. If you have
In a
any information
whoopsie.
that's really, I'm like, no, this is not a whoopsie moment, people. You didn't drop a napkin. You know, I don't know.
No.
The pilot ejected safely. If you have any information that may help our recovery teams locate the F-35, please call the Base Defense Operations Center at, folks, 843-963-3600. And that, of course, was from the Joint Base of Charleston.
We
But
had
I
a
love that
mishap.
shit. They're like, oopsie. I mean, I just cannot even imagine.
Our bad.
For real. Years and years ago, I left a Tiffany ring in a bar bathroom. And they got stolen, obviously. And I didn't. I felt like very Kim K in that moment, but I could not. I mean, it was very hard for me to.
Dying, Kim.
There's people dying. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Where'd I turn the ring? So I can't even
your finger
imagine.
great anyway.
Exactly. I feel bad about. Yeah, I don't know. Dropping, water on a work laptop. I can't imagine losing an $80 million fighter jet.
Right. Oh my God. Oh. It just hit me again.
I think you just jump out. You're like, bye. I just don't get it. I'm so curious what occurred where he's like, I gotta, bye.
Guys, I just really needed to take a dump, and I just didn't want to be on this plane. Just
For
$80
real. He's
million.
like, he all shit himself. He's like, maybe an iceberg. I don't know. Who's to say? I know that was a big thing on the Titanic. Do you remember the Titanic, Alpity?
Every night in my dream.
You dream about the Titanic? I knew. No, that I did it one time. This is really a true story. I one time did dream that I was on the Titanic.
I'm pretty sure that since you mentioned it, I'm going to dream about the Titanic now.
Oh, 100%. I hope you see me somewhere on the boat.
And I'll sing
I'm
to
like,
you.
hey girl!
It's forsaken.
But would we know each other? You know, like how sometimes, like when we are in past lives, we don't really recognize each other. Like, wow, that lady looks familiar. Like you'd just be singing on the boat, and I'm like, I don't know, what am I? I feel like I'd be like a cellist, someone who plays a cello. But I'm not playing the.
Thank you for describing what a cellist is.
Yes. I don't know. I'm here to educate the people on our show. Cellist. Okay.
We talk about music.
Exactly. Cellata playa.
Oh no.
Yeah, that doesn't work. But I bet orchestra people really love that one. They're like, fuck yeah, strings.
Let's go woodwinds. You know what's up. I played clarinet.
Yeah, I'm a woodwind girl. Yep, clarinet girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you I didn't want to. High five. And then I moved up to the alto saxophone.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Very, very, very manly.
Right. Playing
If you
Careless
play with
Whisper.
Careless Whisper on
Yeah.
the saxophone, obviously. Oh no, I was really known for the two renditions of Hot Cross Buns and Mary Had a Little Lamb. I was
That
probably the
solo
most
that I
known.
had on Hot Cross Buns, man.
Mhm. And then the out of tune Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Right.
Everyone knows that one. No, I do. I love my sister Jeanette. Okay, hey Jeanette, if you're listening, hello. But Lord, she played the violin. Oh my God,
Oh,
those there's a beginning stage in the violin learning, and just the same way there is with woodwinds, right? Like I'm
yeah.
sure that I was a terrible clarinet player and saxophonist, or whatever you're supposed to call it. Is it a clarinician? When I was a young clarinician and a
Clarinetist.
saxophonist,
I think it's
clarinetist,
clarinetist. Yeah.
clarinetta.
Let me Google it.
Google that shit. You know? Did you mean?
Where
She's
them?
like,
My clarinet
did
is
you mean?
here. My clarinet is
Yeah.
here. So
Oh, see, I had to trade my clarinet to get a saxophone, and my saxophone is in my storage unit.
there
We
you
should
go.
get together. We should do a little woodwinds band. Maybe invite my
Yeah.
sister. She can play the violin.
There we go. We should start doing weddings. Then we don't
Oh yeah,
don't we
we
get
do
booked.
weddings
We don't.
just poorly. We just play Titanic just very
It's
badly.
like that Family Guy scene where they get on stage and they're all like, "We forgot to rehearse any songs.
Yep,
Oh
exactly.
my
That
God, we
would be.
forgot to practice."
That's so good. That I think that would be us. I like that. I like that brand.
Right? A
Well, let's
clarinetist.
get in a clarinetist. What did I call it? A clarinician. I like that better.
I do too. A clarinician.
Mhm. Clarinician.
And then a
Okay.
flutist.
Flutist. Yep.
What's saxophonist? I hope.
I
Let's
think it's
see.
saxophonist. Yeah.
Let's just make let's
Mhm.
just look.
Let's make sure that I have.
Saxophonist. Yes, we're fine.
Oh, thank God. What about a tubist?
Why
Uh
did you
huh.
just read my mind?
Because
I'm
I'm a
literally
psychic
typing
person.
in tuba.
Tuba. I'm typing tuba.
Tube.
uh, you're sleeping again, folks.
It's a tubist or a tubaist.
Oh,
Let's do a
fun.
French horn.
A French hornist. A French horn player. I bet it's French hornist.
I think it's actually a hornist.
Yep.
Yeah,
I figure they.
because it's
I
a
figure, but
horn.
only
Yeah, I guess
and
so.
they're isting right into it. Ist.
It's important in Christmas songs.
Yeah, and so is that's bells. Oh, you recognize that it was
Yeah, I
bells.
did.
Oh, I love Christmas. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about Christmas, especially the demon people who love Halloween.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
was
kidding.
as I was taking out Cupcake, one of the two dogs, either Cupcake or Pancake, this
Mhm.
morning. I did pass by a
Yeah.
new neighbor, and happened to look in their living room and did notice that they do have a mini Christmas tree already up and some Christmas decor up. And what was worse is that I lit up with glee.
DJ Khaled loves Christmas. Oh, I would be lighting up with glee too. I know there's a lot of people just totally cringing at our
Right,
moment right now, Mrs. Claus.
our
But
momos.
I do our moment. Um, yeah, I think from here on out until Christmas, I'll be Santa and you'll be Mrs. Claus.
Okay.
But no funny business,
No
Mrs.
fun
Claus.
of business. We can
Just
have
gifts and
boyfriends on the side.
we can have boyfriends on the side. That's how the Claus family
Right.
rolls.
That's why we call the Clauses, because we got
The
Clauses.
Clauses,
Right.
exactly.
No,
Lots of
you
Clauses.
Pancake. This is a horrible time to go potty right now.
No,
Oh my.
that's Dasher.
Oh, Dasher. No, he's gonna be Rudolph just because he's a little badass.
Little
Sorry.
bad little girl.
Sorry.
Well, I do love Christmas. I'm really thrilled for your neighbors, and I'm just kidding. Those of you who love Halloween right now, you're not demons.
Not at all.
You're witches.
Oh, even better.
I'm just kidding. No, you're not witches. I really do love Halloween too, but there's nothing that takes my love to another level like Christmas does. Christmas is a whole nother thing, Miss Thing.
Doop, 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 doop.
Well, let's get into shout out.
Dang, forgot we had to do those. My bad.
Yes. So our shout outs this week. So we were talking pre-show. It's going to be what is the piece of clothing that either you can't live without or you just want to give a piece of clothing Shout out.
I have an answer, but I am so sorry. My dog has to pee.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
we'll be right back after this short break.
Yes, hold please.
I'm El Pity.
And I'm John John.
And we're That Podcast.
You can find us on the internet at hashtag That Podcast all over social media.
Don't forget to follow us on SoundCloud, Google Play, and iTunes, or wherever you listen to media.
That Podcast is a podcast about everything and nothing at all.
Bye.
Back.
Better than ever.
That break was a little bit longer than anticipated. Because
Ain't no thing but a chicken wang.
Chicken wang.
Sometimes the dog has to urinate. Sometimes the dog has to poo.
Right.
And as a result, when you're a responsible pet owner and pet parent, you let them do that.
Yep. So both of them had to pee. So let them both pee, and then after some arguments from Pancake, we went ahead and went to bed.
He said, "You go into the sleep."
Right. Like you go to
Yeah,
bed.
I love that but at least they got their little action, they got their little attention, and
Mhm. Oh, also we were trying to figure out this sweet mayo that my mom used to use from when I was a kid.
we got slightly distracted,
Right.
But it's time for shout
Shout
out.
out.
El Pity, we were talking before our break, which is very normal for our show.
Yeah. It's our thing.
What?
It's our brand.
It absolutely is. For your shout out, what is your favorite piece of clothing or something that you just like to give a shout out this week?
My favorite piece of clothing, the first thing that came to my mind was underwear.
Yes, undies overrated in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you like them, but I do think there's also purpose for them in some cases.
Well, like you can get it's kind of like nail polish because I like nail polish, but like you can get cute ones and different styles, and it's just for you because I'm single as fuck.
'Cause I'm single. I'd like to Google it, but I'm not that curious. I'm just curious why underwear started. It's a very fascinating garment that people are like, I'm sure they wanted to make sure that they're,
With nothing just
lower.
swinging around.
Exact swinging around or things getting caught. I get it, but listen, I'm not a big proponent or champion for underwear, but I own underwear.
Underwear exists in my house.
Underwear exists in my home, is in drawers, is utilized on sometimes.
Yes. But here's the
For the most part,
underwear can encompass a wide array of things too. But I am talking about like underpants, underwear. So
like literally just the shit that cups your shit or your
shit.
Your shit. Your shit or your shit. Yes, I love that. The audience is really going, guys, calm down. That's crazy.
Thank you.
Mine shout out is
I almost said shit.
shit. No, I don't like to wear shit. That is not my thing. You know what I do like to wear, and this is new for me. I love a good robe.
Yes.
A robe moment. I have so many robes now. I have like the hotel robe, like the white little
yes
terry cloth, and then I have a Versace robe.
I was going to ask. Yes.
Glamour. And then I have like one that's like just from Kohl's or something like that. That high fashion brand. But fleece, it's like a black fleece thing. And then I have I have a lot of robes is the moral of the story.
I have a lot of robes is the moral of the story.
It's quite the flex. I'm like, do you have a lot of robes? I have a lot of robes.
I have
but
3.
It's weird because you have 3 robes?
Yeah. But they're all like they're not like cozy robes. They're more like silk robes. Like one
Kimono
I bought
type.
like one is a kimono type because they are all kimono type, but one I purposely bought to like wear as a kimono type, but then I was like, oh, is this appropriating? I don't want to cross that line. So I was like, I'll just wear it at home so nobody can see.
Makes sense.
And then the other 2 I got as a bridesmaid. So yeah.
Oh, how they do love their little silk robes when they're getting ready, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Those brides,
Yes.
I've seen those for sure, but they're cute, and I have a one of those. Well, the silk/satin robes aren't that comfy.
No,
right
so
now, but I will tell you, I have a pair of silk pajamas. Ooh,
We've
I
talked
also
about this, and you slipping
Mhm.
around in your silk sheets. Just
Yeah,
whoopee.
exactly. It's like I love it. It's a
Why are
good
you
time.
up at 2 a.m.? Oh, I slipped out of my bed again.
Very that. It's like, yeah, my head. Like, why is your neck kinked? I'm like, oh, that's because the pillow slipped from under my head. I'm like,
Right.
it's a whole thing. It's a really a
Actually, I did recently purchase some new pillowcases that come with a zipper, so the pillowcases don't fall off. Like, just hate that.
correct.
Because
I'm a big
I'm a sleeper. I am a all over sleeper. Like,
sleeper. She's doing a lot of hand movements right.
yes.
She is a sleeper with her hands in the air. Da 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 da. I do. I've been really using the whole stage in my bed.
Yes.
I love to hit every corner. And I wonder if that's not being uncomfortable. I've thought about this before. It's like, if you're comfortable, don't you just like stay in one spot and just like sleep? But like, if you're moving, are you actually getting uncomfortable, which you need to move? I don't know the answer.
Well, I feel like at one point you are comfortable, then you get like settled in your spot. Like, I guess it
Which
depends on your
would
bed
you?
too. Like, maybe
So
that
would
means you
you?
need to get a new mattress. So maybe I need to get a new mattress
That's how I feel. So that's what you're going down this path. You're comfortable in the spot until you're
until
not.
exactly.
Which means, does that mean if you're comfortable at one point and you're no longer in a place of comfort, does that mean you're uncomfortable? I don't know the answer to that. Because it's not like you're so uncomfortable that you can't get back to sleep.
Right, because like once you move, you find that next comfortable spot too. Like immediately, I
Yeah.
feel like oh, that's what I need. I need to just to stretch like this one way, and yep, this is it.
And I'm good.
Yeah.
See, mine is also the hunt for a cold side of the pillow.
Oh yes, that.
So
Too.
I
Yes.
do that. I feel like is a big piece of my journey when I sleep. Is
That's a part of the reason why I got
where's
these
cold?
Yes, that's why I got these pillowcases because they're supposed to be like cold, but that means that whatever the material is like it's not satin,
Ice.
but it's close to it. So, and so it's like just my pillows will slip off my bed constantly, and I'm like, come back up. Oh my gosh, I have to
Please
work
come
out.
back. How many pillows? I think we might have talked about this before on the show. How many pillows do you have in your bed?
Just 3.
What?
Yeah, just 3. Yeah. Well, I have a
Do you wanna
smaller
use
bed. I have a smaller bed. I don't have a king size bed anymore. I have a
Okay,
queen.
you're so, oh, a smaller bed. You over here living in squalor. I'm so sorry to hear that. She said, I don't even have a big bed. I'm living on a queen size bed. One person on a queen.
Yeah.
One person on a queen. You must. I live on a queen size bed too, and I am a bigger lady than you. I must say.
You don't know
But
that? No, I'm just kidding.
I know that for certain. We're not pen pals, bitch. I've seen you in person. She's like, remember when you used to write me from prison? No, that's your other friend, John. Bitch, I've been knowing you. But she's like, I'm sorry. What was the question? No, betting, bitch.
Betting.
Just kidding. No, I do love a good bedding moment, but yeah, because I feel the same way. I am in a queen size. This queen is in a queen size bed, and it can be challenging. I do feel like I need a room that's just a bed.
Yeah.
Where I could just fall into it and it's just bed.
Absolutely. Yeah, like I told you I want to rent a house next, and I really want to make like a room that's just like a chill room with like the aesthetic that I discovered what the name of my aesthetic is, the whole vaporwave like lights and pretty stuff, but then like just cushions and mattresses on the floor. Just
Yes, exactly. Just kind of like a sex dungeon. I get you.
No, not a sex dungeon, more like a major blanket fort. That sounds cooler what you said though.
No, I
was
do
like, oh, yeah.
Kind of like going into like a tent, like
I couldn't even own it. I was like, oh no, like a blanket fort.
No, like a blanket fort.
Like,
well, if you need any pillows, I have 8 regular pillows on my bed.
See,
and this is crazy. On my couch, this is insane. I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, I have 11 pillows on my couch behind me.
Why?
I don't know. I love a good pillow.
Okay.
And what's crazy? Every single pillow on my little couch too is the same. They're different sizes, but they're the same pillowcase. So it's a cute like fake fur on the front and silk on the back.
I like that.
Right. So you have all these different sizes. So you have but you have continuity, right?
Yes.
I don't look like one of those aisles in Ross and stuff.
So I just realized I have more pillows for my outdoor furniture than like for my couch, but it's just like by one. So, but the pillows that I have for my couch actually came with my comforter that I was supposed to be for my bed, but I'm like, I don't need these on my bed.
Interesting.
So I put it on my couch.
So you're not a decorator then? You don't decorate your bed with pillows?
I do decorate. Like, I just
But
don't.
what about your bed?
Like, no, I don't decorate. Like, no, I'm the type of person that's like, it's more so comfort. Like, yeah, I can have a
I
little
love it.
theme, but I'm more so here for, hey, there's a bunch of pillows with different color pillowcases on it, and there are 15 blankets currently on my bed.
See, that's gonna be my follow-up question. We're gonna get into blankets here in a minute, but
Mm-hmm.
but pillows. So, on top, so I got the 8 regular pillows, right? Like
Yeah.
either down or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think I bought one time. It was called like a side sleeper pillow.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
glorious.
Yeah. So I
So
still
what
like, I have a king size pillow. That's one of the pillows on my bed. So I guess that's
oh,
technically 2
work.
pillows. So I guess
It's
I
a
have
good size
4.
pillow.
So like I've done better, like, because it used to be 6. Like 6
Oh,
was,
see, I
yeah.
got the 8, and then I'm a decorator, so like I make my bed every morning, and then I have 4 decorative pillows that join the 8.
And see, I purposely don't make my bed. Like
Yep, I
I'll
get
like
that.
tidy it up a little bit, but I want it to like start off when I first make it up, and then I love the process of like getting it more and more like disorganized because it becomes more and more comfy. So
No, you're exactly right. The more
that sounds
slept in
real
your
neurodivergent right now.
it does, but I get the logic because
Yes.
to me, I'm also like making the bed and then becoming super neurotic from the standpoint of like I don't want to mess it up.
Right.
So I avoid just being in the bed to be in the bed, which is not great for someone who needs to rest. But I digress.
Yeah. But see, I
Now
like
blankets.
I just love the whole process of that, like it being messy. Then like you're just like, okay, I need to make the bed. Let's go ahead and strip the sheets and put on new sheets. Change out my pillowcases.
it's
Ooh,
the
let's
best.
put some smelly good spray on my bed. Ooh, yeah,
Some poopery.
some poopery.
No,
Let's
but when you make
just
your bed,
scatter these dead
exactly,
flowers on my
just
bed.
and some acorns.
Right.
For some reason I remember acorns, but
Yeah,
anyway,
no, you're right though. Like they had
right,
just
but
like random acorns in there too. Like some
which
of them
is
with like glitter glued on them or something like that.
yeah, and they were always like this red sort of powdery almost
Yes.
looking. It's like
Yes.
maroon
Yes.
overtones. You're like,
Yes.
what is this?
Oh, and then
But
my mom had like this big, like tall, like at least 2-3 foot vase, and it had like just
stop.
random sticks coming out of it.
Oh, yep.
Like
And those all smelled all funky dunky too, like
yeah,
potpourri.
like for
Yep.
but only for like a couple of days. But those sticks are still there.
Those things are literally
It's been decades.
and the sticks have survived.
Yes,
Moral of the
they're
story.
they're something.
There's something.
Something.
That's hilarious. I love people's bed habits. I do ask a lot about like when people make their bed or like how many pillows they have. I think it's just interesting. I don't think it dictates really anything. But I love like if I go to a hotel room in a king size bed and they put 4 pillows, I'm not gonna like call. I want more, but I'm not gonna like call the office for it. But like
I'm so glad you.
I need.
Like I've been trying to find the perfect pillow, and I've found it. I think the Marriott has it, so I need to look at their pillows
Ooh.
again. But it's just that like perfectly like heavy pillow, and it's so
It's
heavy
like a
that
down pillow.
yeah, it's like a down pillow. I think that's what it's called. So, but it's just
So
like
I'm gonna
has
change
that
your life
weight
on
with
another
it.
pillow.
Okay.
So there's 2 of these pillows, these side sleeper pillows that I wear.
Okay.
I wear. I like to wear pillows every day.
Yeah.
I'm a pillow person. I'm a really big pillow person.
I work remote, so I just
I put a pillow on my head and put a pillow on my back.
exactly.
That's psychotic. But there's this thing called a side sleeper pillow, which is not like a big long pillow, like what, but basically what it is think about a Tempur-Pedic pillow.
Okay.
And now what you've done is you've chopped up this Tempur-Pedic pillow into small little like cubes.
Okay.
And then you stuff the motherfucker into this pillow. And that's what the pillow's texture is.
Okay.
So you have a very Tempur-Pedic feeling pillow. And it's like down. Okay, and for the record, I didn't do this. Like I didn't go in and chop up a Tempur-Pedic. This is how it's made, just to be very clear. I don't want people to think that I'm over here with a pillow saw. Like,
Okay. Let me tell you what I invented.
Let me tell you about the side sleeper pillow.
Right.
It's already kind of brand, but no, it was amazing. It said like if you sleep your head on your side, this is the best pillow for it. And I think it's a Serta or something like that, not sponsored.
Ooh. But yeah, like okay, I'll look at that one. Then I'm gonna look back at Marriott because I know because there was one time I slept in that Marriott bed and it was just glorious. And I just so happened to find the whole bed setup on Amazon once.
Oh, the Marriott bed. You know who I've heard has the best mattress?
Who?
I can't test this, but they claim the best mattresses is at the Bellagio. So
Really?
and
Okay.
apparently their pillows are super nice. The two hotels that I'll say, and this is going to sound a little bougie, but like the Four Seasons has pretty wicked down pillows. I do like theirs, and then the Westin as well. And Westin actually has a whole line online you can purchase. So
Okay.
and Marriott might be the same way. So check them out because like
Yes.
the Westin will put like little, they'll give you like lavender oil so you can sleep calm at night, and then they sell this shit online too.
Like, I really should
The
have,
whole thing.
in that moment, been like, call to the front desk and be like, hey, look, I know you probably sell these online or whatever, but can I please take one and just pay you right now for this pillow? Like, just at least one. Like, that's
Do you think that they would have found out had you just stolen it? I know that's not an ethical
Well, here's the
answer, but
thing. The room I was staying in was not under my name. So it would have been charged
then
to
I would
somebody
have
else.
definitely stole it. For
Oh my
sure.
God, no. I was actually
Like,
helping out somebody for pageant services. So that was not
that
the
makes
time and
sense.
place to be stealing pillows.
I know.
Not saying I go around stealing pillows either. Like,
No. There's a strategy, but here's the other thing too. Like, I think about it too. Like, I know I'm like, let's not even touch that. Okay, Ocean's 11 over here. I'm like, I got some ideas for you. I do. I'll be honest. I have taken things from a hotel room before.
I mean, I've taken like the
Beyond,
toiletries.
Yep, that's a given.
Yeah,
That
like,
those on the first day go in a Ziploc, and I make sure that I get basically a new one daily.
I
But
need to be better about that and start collecting them so I have those extras again. But like,
I got a grip. I will
I'm
literally send
picky.
you them. I'm going to send you them
Okay,
because I have a grip. Because
yeah,
I don't really.
please, because I
I got
restock my guest areas.
the other ones that are very easy. Not areas.
Area.
Areola. What? So but the one thing, not to bring this full circle here, folks, but one thing that does not go missing, I'll say, in hotel rooms that I feel like is missed are the small little hand towels, the little rag towels.
Right.
Those I feel like, listen, do you have some room in your little underwear zipper compartment? Maybe you throw it in there.
Yeah,
I'm not
they're never
proposing
consistently
stealing.
putting the same amount in there. Like, all of a
Yeah,
sudden you have two big towels, two like hand towels, and then you have like awkwardly 5 washcloths. So it doesn't.
100%. But like kind of like we're saying, if you don't have a towel next to your sink, this might be a way that you can. And the best part too, like those towels are what, like $1 to $2
Right,
at the store
exactly.
anyway. So it's
Exactly.
something like the thing that's attainable. And the other thing is like, I always want to leave with one of their robes, but I just don't.
My last hotel room was supposed to have a robe, but there was no robe in my hotel room. But I forgot to like bring it up because it was on the website.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
See, I would have kind of done the opposite. I would have gotten. Well, this is a good strategy. Say you want a robe.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you for the next time you're out there. You get a room with a robe.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. But the same thing has happened to you. You don't have a robe. Please, someone help me get a robe. When the real robe might be in your luggage.
Dun dun dun.
Orders up.
Right.
The theft stories. Anyway, I wonder how common it is. But then you also think like these things. I feel like these things are mass produced in a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 300 rooms that have a robe,
Things
that's
are going to
a
be
lot
damaged. Things are going to be damaged. So you're going to have extras. So
where are they going to put the robes that go? I want to know where the damaged robes go.
Where do all the damaged robes go?
Yep, I was with it. There's just a lot of syllables in that one.
Yeah.
Damaged robes go.
They deserve their time, okay? They deserve their extra syllables.
They absolutely do. And that was shout outs.
Like, honestly, I hope that they would be ethical and like donate them to those in need because,
Girl, okay. When you say people in need, are you thinking like people on the streets are just like walking with
no, like they could repurpose
robes?
them. They could repurpose them into something else that it could be useful. So like, no, I'm not expecting to be like all of a sudden in a robe, like yeah, I was staying at Westin. What up, girl?
Exactly. You drive by Skid Row and everyone's in a
right
Westin.
Yeah.
Like ooh, waffle pattern. Love that.
Right.
I do love a good waffle pattern.
It's so pretty and just
it's
nice
really
texture.
just gorgeous. Mm-hmm. It's just nice. And then terry cloth. That's of course towel. Mm-hmm. That's fancy. That's fancy for towel, right? Don't you love when people say terry cloth material?
Yes,
I'm like do. Towel material.
And microfiber, the microfiber cloths.
What do
you think about those? Do you like the feel of them or no?
don't they also have couches that are microfiber or micro? I don't know. Maybe that's just suede. I'm getting my textures mixed up. I'm like, have you ever bought a microfiber couch? No, I don't think that I have.
I don't. Maybe
No,
I'm
but they
saying it
call it
wrong.
something.
I'll give myself the benefit of the
Ultra.
doubt. But
No, I don't like those. They I don't know about them. They feel like kind of a little silky. They're like a little. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about.
it's like
Microfiber, isn't that
the cloths, like the cleaning
the blue
cloths.
ones usually, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't really love them.
See, I'm thinking of the only one that
Where
likes
does the
them.
absorption go?
Like
Where
it's
does
like
the
I don't.
absorption?
It doesn't like bother me. Like I hear so many people that are like, "Oh, it bothers me so much, it just irks my soul," and I'm like, I'm kind of cool with it.
Man,
All
I kind of
right.
love it.
Like
It's
I clean with them all the
microfiber.
time. Like they're great.
Like I use them as towels. I use them as
Like
blankets.
if I have a pair of glasses that I know I'm about to get rid of, I use them to clean my glasses because they do scratch up your lenses, but
Oh,
you
they
can still
do.
yeah, but you can still see out of them. But like if you know you're about to get glasses soon, they work great.
Do it. So are you cleaning? Are you cleaning mirrors and windows with microfiber?
No, just like my counters mainly.
Okay. And then what do you for that? You'd probably use a paper towel. Am I on the same
Yeah,
page?
I know you're supposed to use like a newspaper, but I don't get newspapers.
Yes, I know. I was thinking. I was literally just doing my mirrors the other day. I'm like, I've heard this. I'm like, who made that up? And
Right.
and then I'm like, is it real?
Right.
And I remember doing it when I was a kid, but
I
oh,
wonder
know.
if you could use like those coupon pages that you get in your mailbox.
Your windows all all inked up.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
red,
thinking.
black.
Like, ooh,
Because it
pink.
does. I feel like it rubs off, but I don't know. I gotta say, I don't love this about me. But I do use a lot. I love paper towel.
I do too. I do too. I did
Thank God.
consider
Whoever.
getting like reusable paper towels before,
Oh no,
but then I was like, oh, you have to put them back together, and like I am not the type of person to
no,
sit there and stick and re-roll, stick and re-roll. No,
no.
no, I have
It's
to be in a
terrible.
certain mood for that, and those
Oh,
OCD
100%.
moods don't come up often.
No, not for a project like that. Like
Right.
it's a very little win. It's like, oh, cool. I'm going to prepare this to get dirty again. Oh, fun.
Right.
Oh, for fun.
For fun.
Oh, for fun. Did you hear about something also catastrophic that will be happening? NASA scientists do predict that an asteroid will hit Earth on September 24th, 2182, with the force of 22 atomic bombs.
Oh, snap.
Isn't that crazy?
Can't wait for that to happen. Oh, wait.
I know, well, I want listen. Originally you're like, oh, I'll probably be dead. Okay, yeah, that might make sense. But who's to say that there's not technology in the next whatever years we stay alive to keep us alive? And listen, I'm not one of these cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs people who, is bio freezing themselves or whatever. But who knows? Who's to say?
Hey, the TikTok filter the other day thought I was 25, so we're already got some great technology now. So, hey, skincare.
Hey, skincare. How would you feel if you did you ever watch that movie Don't Look Up about the world ending?
Yes.
So it's kind of like that. What if I told you, you had 6 months? What would we do? Would we go to Japan maybe?
Yeah, we would go to
Obsolete, which also means obsolete.
Like
and
immediately pull
obviously.
all the money from my IRA and all my retirement and go traveling. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And would we feel dumb? Let's just say we completely go broke on savings and retirement,
Mm-hmm.
and then the world doesn't end.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine our feeling. You would be grateful,
Mm-hmm.
but would you be happy?
I mean, I would.
Like, how can you be
my
sure?
ego would be hurt for a little bit, but starting over is not terrible.
That is true.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm completely blown away. That would be crazy.
Right.
For like
and like
30s, have to
I would think I would still be in Japan at that point with my little doggies and we'd be like, oh no, we got to buy a cheap house and like rebuild. Oh no.
Oh no, this is so
no.
hard. I'm a little girlfriend in Japan.
I'm going to go eat some ramen because I live in Japan and I'm going to participate in this great recycling program because I am clean in Japan.
Is that what happens in Japan? They recycle a lot?
They have a crazy like trash system. Like you have to file like a certain schedule every day.
And you probably are limited by how much trash you can.
Like, well, you break it
Wow.
up. You have a little amount. Plus, you have to break down your trash too, like milk cartons and stuff like that. Like, and you have to wash them out and stuff like that, and you get fined.
You're not worthy. You're a piece of shit, milk carton.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm breaking down. bad. Oh, there goes the milk carton.
Yep, that's how you get your frustrations out. Yay, Japan.
Yay, Japan. I love that.
Right, like
Well,
all those
hopefully
neon
the world
lights
doesn't.
and stuff like that. Like,
I love it, but I would be very sad if the Earth. I don't know. And then if 22 atomic bombs at the same time, with the Force, do you die quickly? I mean, I really don't know this stuff.
I don't know.
Who's to say?
Yeah. Guess
But I don't want to
we'll have to
be.
wait and see.
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Pompeii.
Yeah. Maybe we're here,
They
maybe
would.
we're
They
not.
would know.
You're gonna find out. But we gotta talk about like our next steps.
Our next steps are
Arr!
not.
Nar!
I I was going to just do a really stupid segue into another stupid ass article, but
Do you want to do that segue while I go purposely, like, go, not purposely, but my food just arrived. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Surgeons successfully transplant a pig's heart into a dying man. I'll talk amongst myself while you go get your sushi.
Okay.
Isn't this amazing, folks? So here's what's crazy about this entire situation. Now, Pitty's going to pick up her sushi. She ordered that via delivery, folks. Surgeon successfully transplanted a pig's heart into a dying man. Get this, you guys. 2 days later, the man was cracking jokes and able to sit in a chair, Maryland doctors said. So I think this is going to be really crazy. I don't know how any of you guys who are listening feel about the situation. But if a pig's heart's going to save me, I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, Pigman is so great.
Pigman is so great. If a pig's heart could save your life, would you have a pig's heart transplanted?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So this is crazy. I did tell the audience this. We had a little bit of a moment before you came back. But 2 days later, the man was cracking jokes and able to sit in a chair, Maryland doctors said.
Ooh, wow. And he's still doing good right now, right?
I think so, as of the last time I pulled that article.
Okay, well, good. Nice. Go Pig Hearts.
Nice. Go Pig Hearts. Absolutely. There's been just so much happening in the news. Crazy stuff.
Yes.
You know,
Paris.
Paris, London, Milan.
Bed bugs.
There's a bedbugs infestation.
Yes. In Paris.
In Paris.
During Fashion Week. Like so
fashion.
much.
That's not fashion.
That's not fashion. So much so that they're appearing, the bed bugs are on trains. Like the metro. Yes.
They're like, oui, I have to get to my
and buses.
place.
Yes. Public transportation.
And buses?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yes.
What about Ubers?
Probably those two. So right now, Paris is like rushing to get this problem under wraps, which is crazy because once again, Paris Fashion Week is going on right now. Who's to say if the infestation did or did not hit them? But they also have the Olympics coming up here in a couple months as well.
Oh, the Olympics? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Like,
that's a crazy mess. That
my hair is not doing it right now. We're not going to release this video. That's all there is to it. Never mind. It's fine.
For those of you who are not watching,
Yeah, I'm just messing.
can you believe her
Can
hair?
You
believe her hair tonight.
Tonight.
Okay, real quick. It was announced also that we got a headliner for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So football season is, of course, happening, and Ursher is going to be headlining the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So anyway, I know that was rapid fast, folks.
Yes, there's already some rumors of performers, a potential K-pop idol performing with Usher during the Super Bowl. There's little rumors right now. So
I better hear yeah. It's ridiculous, and the club looking so conspicuous. And wow, these women all on the prowl, gonna hold your head steady while I milk the cow. Forget about game. I'ma spit the truth. I won't stop till I get him in their birthday suits. That could be rhythm off the
close the band over to the front, touch the toes.
Yeah.
And do the A-town stomp. And do the A-town stomp. And do the muscle. Do the muscle. Do the muscle.
Isn't it crazy? It was such a big song. I mean, it was
right?
like
I still remember dancing at somebody else's prom to that song.
So that's hilarious as hell. You know, I have a really funny prom memory. So I was in my senior year, this gentleman's junior year. So Bowen Yang, who's on SNL, not to name drop or anything, but me and Bowen got in front of there. You know, we were, I think it was Mile High where the prom was, Mile High Stadium or something. And there was a video that was basically taking a video of the dance floor, and it was projecting on the screen.
Yeah.
And so what we did is we went to the front of it, in front of the camera, and we just pretended to be in a music video all night. So we were singing all the lyrics.
Yes!
With everyone behind
Oh
us.
my gosh!
It was awesome.
Oh, I'm so mad I did not go to prom with y'all. What?
100%. It was the funniest thing ever. So yeah, me and Bo and Yang.
My
It's so stupid. And so everyone's like, these delusional queens. But hey, that's what we do. I'll never forget that. That's a memory for the books.
Writing down ideas for our future brands ideas too. So.
Future brand idea.
Right.
So LPD was alluding to this a little bit earlier. Yes, so she's doing the John Cena movement. I can't see
John Cena. Oh, I had an ex that like loved him. Like loved.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So for a while I was like, "Oh, John Cena, I'm not." But then I was like, "Oh, John Cena, yeah."
Especially now because he follows your bestie. Hey,
hey, what's up, John?
I can't believe John Cena follows me on Twitter. I'm like the
Right.
shit that I just like. What the things that I would imagine that he thinks about me.
I won't try
Or
to
I
one up
probably-
you. I do have a famous person who follows me as well.
A very famous person, and it is
My brother. I was gonna say Obama though, but Obama does follow me on Twitter or X.
okay. I'm like your ex.
No.
Like that's not a flex.
Your ex follows me?
Okay. And my ex follows me. How about yours? No, I got you. The app called
Yeah,
X. I'm not going for that. No, ma'am. The X.
No.
I don't like the brand.
Yeah, I don't either. But
It's too much.
I still have
Now,
that flex there. Like I check every like so often to be like, is he still following me? And yeah, he is.
Back to the A-Town stomp.
And I mean Barack Obama. Like my brother is still hopefully following me on social media. Hopefully I didn't get.
Can you imagine? Ooh, it's not work.
I just talked to him the other day. It's fine. It's fine.
It's like ooh,
Oh
the
shit.
amazing race. The amazing fight.
The amazing family fight.
Yes, the amazing family fights. I love it. You would be. I'm sorry, we would be a great team on the Amazing Race. Maybe not a great team, but we'd be fun.
You
to
would have to
watch.
fly out of the airplanes and stuff like that. I can't like do those falling stuff. Like I'm not bungee jumping. I don't believe in that.
Me either. I don't even fuck with those 3D eye things. I don't want to even pretend I'm jumping off a building.
Oh,
with
VR.
AI.
I like the VRs.
yo.
Those are fun.
No, I like VCR. Orders up. Be kind. Rewind.
Blockbuster.
And speaking of rewind, let's rewind from a few moments ago when El Pity was alluding that we have a little bit of news for you guys.
Yes.
So I'm just going to come out and say we're ending the podcast.
Yeah.
Orders up. Just kidding. We're not ending the podcast.
Could you imagine just so like casual, like okay,
We're quitting. No, that would be crazy. One day if I die, you'll have to come on and do something like that.
Because I'm going to
Like,
be the one that
no.
lives forever. Like, let's just
Oh,
be clear.
100%.
That's
Oh, 100%.
because we've had this conversation multiple times. Once I die, you have to
Exactly.
take on the podcast. Where are you going?
Where are you?
Where am I
Yeah.
going? There's a better question.
Exactly. My spirit will always be here.
Right. So we're going to be fine. If that.
Well, I don't know about fine. You'll just have the power of spirit with you.
Yeah, like we'll have technology where I can like easily tap into the spirit world and we can still record the podcast together. So it's like nothing really.
I
changes.
wonder.
You just
That's a
get
good
to
point. I
travel
wonder
more.
you think I have Google Calendar in the
Yeah.
other realm,
Duh, you can have
Is that
whatever you want.
or am I more like in tune? I'm like it's time for the podcast, and then I float to the show.
You have it's more so like it just pops up in the air and it's like a widget. And it's just like, hey, just so you know, you have this going on. Hey, you need to go do that. Like it's just your life is just like, hey,
That's crazy.
would you
What
like
if
to
I was
do this?
spirit? What if I was spirit masturbating and it just interrupts me? That's
oh no, the notifications are turned off during those times.
oh yes, it just knows
Yeah.
that you're in a different moment.
Exactly. Like
I
there's
got it.
certain
Very
moments like there's a certain methodology.
Mhm.
A methodology you can turn on and you can be
Okay.
like, hey, during these moments, please do not disturb me. For example,
Please do not.
when I'm watching those cute little YouTube videos of those little puppies, don't disturb me.
Don't disturb me. I've been getting a lot of funny kids on Instagram. It's been very funny these
Yes,
days.
yeah.
The kids are just relentless.
Yeah.
And now I've started to save some hilarious Instagrams, but anyway, that's the story for another time.
Mhm.
We're not quitting the show. We're
No.
not stopping the show.
Yeah, we should probably finish our thought.
But we are
Good Lord.
absolutely taking a break from
Yes.
hashtag that podcast just for a little while, of course.
Yes.
We're going to get into a whole new rhythm. We'll have lots of fun announcements, a
Mhm.
more routine schedule for all of you.
Yes.
But LPD and I have some shit to handle,
Mm-hmm.
and we will be back better than ever.
That sounds
Ever.
like drama. No. We just have
Me and
to.
LPD have to really. We've been in a fight.
we are just. Oh.
And the tension. It's like, remember Shannon Sharp and that other dude?
Oh yeah. Oh my
That's
gosh.
what's happening right
Yeah.
now, and we just don't want the show to end. No. Candidly speaking, we have some really cool and fun ideas happening with the show. We want to come back better than ever.
Yes.
We don't want to give away too much, but that's the whole thing. It's like we want to really reinvent the show as we have been doing for the last 5-something years
Yes.
that we've been doing the show.
Also, life happens. So, like, a lot of a change, seasons change. Like it is right now. We're going into fall. I just started a new job. Autumn. I just started.
Autumn.
Autumn. Yes.
Yes, autumn. Fall leaves.
Work is so fun.
Oh yeah, El Pity tried to convince me of that shit earlier. I'm like, okay, lady, let's
man,
let's not.
I was trying to express how much I like my new job, but anyways, yeah, I just started a new job, and sometimes your brain is just like, even though you're so excited for something, transitioning from something that you've been with so long and into something new, even though it's a great thing, it's still like, oh my gosh, I'm still like having to rewire my brain, like. One of the biggest tasks right now is me having to do my like monthly budget, because now I get paid twice a month instead of once a month, and I don't know how to do that anymore.
I don't know. No, but it's so true. It's like, and both you and I have had some pretty tremendous changes in our lives this year specifically.
Yes.
And there's something about gaining a routine back, making sure that we have a loving, good place for this show, and all the people who, of course, support us. But right now we have to really dedicate to our lives, and I think that's. For all of you guys listening, that's an okay thing to do for you too.
Yes, it is an okay thing. But bottom line too is, we have a Ray-Bans coming.
We have Ray-Bans coming for everyone who listens to the show. No, absolutely. But we're going to give a new feel, fresh. I think you were going with rebrand, if you will.
Yes.
But yeah, just a fun. We're going to come back better than ever, a little bit different. And we're excited to announce it when it all is ready to be announced.
Exactly.
Now, Pity, we could end the show on, I've been sharing with you. I will, of course, save every single one of these. Obviously, you can't see us on video, but I'm holding up a very cute little owl, little canister. And what it is my collection of fortune cookies that I've been collecting over my terrible diet and eating habits. So I will save these, of course. We will not let this segment go when we come back. But why don't we end our show on a fortune cookie? How do you feel about that?
I feel like that is a great idea. I think that is a great way to say, we'll be back soon.
Well, hopefully that's what the fortune cookie says.
Like, oh, you'll be back in like 15 years.
It's the fortune cookies all. Don't quit. Just keep doing everything you've been doing. It's like no fortune cookie.
Okay.
All right, I've opened the fortune cookie, and this is actually a really cute little. And it really does stick to kind of our message of what we're saying. Victory is just around the corner.
Just around the river bend.
Just around the river bend. Well, El Pity, I will, of course, see you around the river bend.
Yes, indeedy. And I'll see you in the
At
blue
the river
corn
bend.
Moon. In the blue corn moon.
I don't know what in God's name that means, but I'll see you at the river bend.
Colors of the Wind, Pocahontas. So we were just singing.
Oh, Colors. Got it. Mm-hmm. She's like, just connect them.
Yep. Come here. Just
connect those very easy dots.
We're the same song. Just hello. Well, not the same song, the same movie.
Okay, because I've never heard the Blue Corn song, Blue Corn Moon song.
Colors of the Wind? You never heard of Colors of the Wind?
I have, but I do not remember the corn blue.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, now we got to look at the lyrics real quick before we say goodbye. I'm so sorry, you guys. Colors of the Wind.
Just around the river bend.
Lyrics.
Oh. Well, folks, nothing like ending on a low note.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Yeah. Colors of the Wind.
Well, maybe it's one of those things that's like when they say like it's a, they have, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know how they call moons
like strawberry moons. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pink harvest moon.
Super
strawberry
moon. Moon moon.
Mm-hmm.
Boys of the yard.
Bing bong.
Bing bong boop. Boop. All right.
Bing, bang, but we are so excited. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for the support. We will be back sooner than you probably want us. My name is John John,
I'm El Pity.
and we're hashtag
That podcast.
that podcast. Love you. Bye.